Hello, welcome to my presentation about human nutrition and digestive system. My name is Tallulah Breeze. I'll be delivering this presentation. In this presentation, we'll be exploring the digestive system, mechanical and chemical digestion, and also the constituent food group, exploring each and how they work and how it helps our body to function on a daily basis. Here is the digestive system, which consists of the alimentary canal, a continuous long tube running from the mouth to the anus where food is consumed and then where the food exits after taking in other nutrients and ones that are not needed, where food is digested and its nutrients are absorbed. The canal is known to be up to 30 meters long. It connects through several compartments through the body, which are the mouth, thyroid, esophagus, stomach, small and large intestines, and the anus. The earliest multicellular organisms had simple sac-like structures that allow them to engulf digest particles. As life forms becomes more complex, specialized regions develop within the primitive digestive system. Over time, these regions differentiated into distinct segments, each with specific functions. The mouth breaks down a chewing motion that you always use to break down food you ingest. This is also known as mastication. Your teeth chew into smaller pieces in which the salivary glands release enzymes which aid in digestion. There are 3 types of salivary glands within the mouth. Saliva is made of water, mineral salts and platinum. Saliva is an autonomic process which is stimulated by hunger, smell and sight of food. Once food is small enough, it becomes a bolus. This is then swallowed by the mouth, which will then go into the thorax once it reaches the point of swallowing. Food is involuntary. The digestive system uses muscular contraction to pass through over the epiglottis, then into the esophagus structure, about 25 centimeters long. The esophagus pushes food and liquid down using peristalsis. This component is built from elastic fibrous tissue. The liver is on the upper right side of the body. It is one of many organs. The gallbladder is a sac attached to the liver. The bile duct is a thin tube that goes from the liver to the small intestine for aid in the digestion process, but the liver does not have food passing through it. The liver also produces bile. The bile duct then transports the bile to the gallbladder where the bile is stored. Bile breaks down fats in foods. The stomach, which is a hollow organ which receives the bolus of the food and uses muscular coat to churn it into chyme, mixing it with gastric juices. Gastric juices comes from glands which contains water and also hydrochloric acid, minerals, salts, enzymes and intrinsic factor, ensuring vitamin B absorption. Hydrochloric acid destroys any bacteria. This process usually takes about 2 hours. The small intestine is about 6 to 7 meters long and contains 3 sections: the duodenum, duodenum and ileum. Chyme becomes an alkaline in the duodenum, then mixes with pancreatic and intestinal juices. This product is then absorbed by the walls of the villi. The leftover waste residue travels through the large intestine. The large intestine is about 1.5 meters long. It is a lot thicker and made of 4 sections. The ascending colon receives chyme and mixes with good bacteria, removing any nutrients and water. The transverse colon is a movable part of the colon. The descending part of the colon stores feces. The stigmoid empties feces into a rectum when ready. The rectum and anal canal can temporarily store and excrete the feces. Chemical and mechanical digestion breaks down large food molecules our body use. Mechanical digestion starts in your mouth, where you start to chew food and use your teeth to do this. The salivary glands in the mouth then release amylase, an enzyme to initiate chemical digestion. This makes it easier to swallow throughout the rest of the GI tract. Pepsin and gastric lipase is released into the stomach. Trypsin, amylase and lipase are released into pancreas, secretes, lactase and maltase, and then released into the small intestine. Enzymes are specialised biological protein molecule that breaks down large food molecules into smaller molecules by catalysing reactions within the cells and aiding absorption. Enzymes are needed in the human body to sustain life. There are all different enzymes, and each one is in an active site where the substance binds with enzymes to catalyse their work to look and kill. With different chemicals within the organs, each enzyme catalyses at a different rate and has a different role within a different site of the body. Enzymes need different pH levels to work efficiently. For optimum temperature in the body will be about 37 degrees Celsius. The pH is dependent on the location of the body. Gastric lipase works best in the stomach due to acidic environment where the pH is of 3 to 6. Pancreatic lipase works in an alkaline environment like vaginum where the pH is about 8. Salivary amylase, not to be confused with pancreatic amylase, comes from the salivary glands within the mouth. It breaks down carbohydrates, amylopectin and amylose into smaller molecules called maltose. Maltose is a complex sugar and a human's main source of energy. Salivary amylase protects our teeth by preventing starchy build-up on their surface. Optimum pH is 7. Pepsin is found in the stomach. It is an enzyme in which digests proteins and it takes from foods we consume. It breaks down proteins down into peptides and amino acids. These are then absorbed into the bloodstream or broken down further along the way. Pepsin is absorbed by gastric chief cells as an inactive zymogen called pepsinogen. A low pH within the stomach activates pepsin. The pH must be between 1.5 to 2.5 for pepsin to become active. Pepsin is no longer active if the pH levels become 7 when gastric acids are neutralized. Several macro and micronutrients make up a balanced diet. These are carbohydrates, protein, fat, fibre, minerals, water and vitamins. There are 5 different groups which these make up for the food group, which provides nourishment that are essential for a balanced diet, growth and maintaining good health. We shouldn't consume too little or too much food. as well as managing a good diet. You should be exercising as well, which is recommended to function your body. If a human was to lack nutrients by not following a balanced diet, they could become malnourished. Malnourishment can lead to a stunted growth and you could get other diseases. A balanced diet should provide at least 5 portions of fruit and vegetables per day and 2 litres of water. Men should consume about 2,500 calories per day, whereas women should consume 2,000 calories per day. Whereas women should consume about 2,000 calories per day, which is also dependent on their daily activities. Anyone over the age of 5 years should aim to eat at least 50 to 60% of carbohydrates, 15 to 20% of proteins and 25 to 30% fat, according to the NHS. Protein consists of sources such as meat, fish, nuts, soya, beans and pulses. This provides iron and zinc. These micronutrients protein helps to repair the body. Carbohydrates contain grains, flour, pasta, oats, rice and potatoes. Whole grain foods are recommended due to it having more of the nutrients needed. This type of food fuels muscle strength and energy. Vitamins and minerals are included in the fruit and vegetables, which are an excellent source of vitamins and minerals, as well as meat, seeds and nuts. They are high in water and low in calories, which is full of antioxidants. This food group is important to maintain a full lifestyle. Fats can include nuts, oils and various forms of dairy containing fat. Dairy is an excellent form of calcium which humans need to strengthen their bones. Some foods are high in saturated fats, so it's important to choose unsaturated foods such as olive oil, walnuts and limit our intake. Fibre can be found in vegetables, fruits, oats, beans, whole grain, brown rice and nuts. Fibre is essential to keep things moving through the digestive tract. Water comes from drinking, and in some foods water is an essential part of the food group. This is to prevent dehydration. The body is made up of 50 to 70% of water. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my presentation on the human nutrition and digestive system. I hope you have found this useful.